Hello darlings, I am Cassandra. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming. For those of you who are new to my channel, child, let me introduce you to the Jungle Beauty Goddesses. The life-size fabric sculpture dolls you see sitting behind me, I created these dolls myself, and as I was sewing them, they would not stop talking to me. And this led to my Jungle Beauty Goddess Oracle deck that I am going to use today to give you 7 ways to add more joy and happiness into your life. So the first card I have for you, darling, is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Sahara. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Sahara's message is, the more you know about the world you live in, the more tools you will have to navigate, explore, and create the life you deserve. The next card I have for you is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Kalahari's message to you is, unrequited love is self-betrayal. The next card I have for you, darling, is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Katara's message to you is, true wealth is an act well done. And the last card I have for you is from Jungle Beauty Goddess Cyanide. And Jungle Beauty Goddess Cyanide's message to you is, you don't need a reason to have fun. So I'm going to go over 7 ways to add more joy and happiness into your life based on my intuition from this reading. So the very first way, darling, to add more joy to your life is you want to create a psychological safe place, psychological paradise, psychological place of happiness. I don't know, whatever name you want to use, but you want to create a mental place in your mind where you can go to get answers, to feel like you're safe, to feel to put yourself in a state of intuition. So the way you do this is, first of all, in your mind, create a way to get there. Like, there are so many different meditations. Like, you can create the Star of David. Like, you can imagine first triangle coming down, the second one, the stars. You could, do the circle, like a circle surrounding you, however you want to get there, okay? And then you create a place, like maybe in the park, like in a tree, your favorite tree, like your favorite tree, someplace in your mind where you can go. And when you go there, you want to decorate it, okay? You have a little secret code, how to get in there, and you want to decorate this place. But you also want to have like a body of water in the center, because this is going to be the place where you kind of, you ask questions. You look in the water and you say, like maybe you can write a question in the water, or you can psychologically have a piece of paper and put a question in the water, because that's like it represents your subconscious, and it's actually going to give you an answer to maybe, something that you're contemplating, something that you're thinking about. But you go here, and when you leave, make sure you lock the door. You can invite your guardian angel. But the thing that's special about this place is no one can come here unless they are invited by you. And if I were you, I would never allow anybody, I personally don't like to bring anybody there, but you can bring like beings who, maybe your ancestors, people who you feel like support you, but deck it out, child. And you go here in your mind, and you contemplate, and you think about, and you analyze whatever is bothering you. Now you also so that's the first thing. You're going to create a psychological safe place, right? Now, I'm just going to call this 1A. Maybe, yeah, that's 1. This is 1A or 1B, whatever. You want to create also a psychological safe place or happy place where you keep things that make you feel really good about yourself. Like say you have a box with all of your letter of recommendations that are things people said about you really nice. Pictures where you looked your absolute best, darling. All of your favorite stuff, like things in it. Like it's a collection of things that really make you feel good. You can also put like your favorite candy, your favorite wine, whatever you do. But it should be this little box. And whenever you open it, your favorite movie is in there. All the things that really make you feel happy and make you feel really good about yourself, you want to have this little box. And whenever you are feeling down or you want to raise your vibration, you go through this box of positive memories. It can be pictures of your loved ones. But just remember, if it's somebody you broke up with and they bring up these really bad feelings, you don't want to put this in this box, okay? Any type of reviews, anything that's been said about you that's positive, anything that you love that make you feel good, you want to put it in this little box. And maybe it's a good place to go too. Like say you want to do some type of spiritual work or you want to do some manifestation. You might want to go in your box, go through your photo album, look at all of these, wonderful letters and pictures and all of these things that make you feel really good about yourself, because when you do this, you raise your vibration, and you really want to do manifestation work when your vibration is extremely high. Now, number 2, the second thing you can do to add more joy and happiness into your life is to observe, appreciate beauty, appreciate the beauty that surrounds you. I think this may be one of the most important ones in this list today. When I say the beauty, I mean like look at the sky, look at the trees, look at the birds, look at the earth, look at the sand. Child, look at the graffiti. Graffiti can be gorgeous because the people who took the time, have you ever just paid attention to graffiti before and wondered about the person who took the time to tell the world, I am here? Even if you're looking at, like say you live in a neighborhood and it's not perfect, but say you look at it from a perspective of, why are these junk cars in front of the house, or why isn't the graffiti or the garbage strewn about? Look at it in terms of a scientist, right? And you're just wondering about the person who left that there, and that kind of thing. But basically, if you cannot appreciate the beauty in your surroundings, I don't care what it is, I'm serious, I'm very serious. If you literally decided right this moment that you will only see the beauty in other people and your surroundings, I think honestly your life will change. I'm not kidding. Your life will change because you are looking through the lens of only seeing beauty, which means, you're seeing, beauty is wealth. Whether it's a beautiful cup of tea, or have you ever looked at eggs before and you're like, wow, these are gorgeous. A perfectly browned piece of toast in the morning. If you look at life through the lens of beauty and appreciate beauty in your surroundings and in other people, this is going to shift your perspective. It is going to raise your vibration to a level that you've never imagined. I remember when I first started making dolls, this was the first time that there were people who I didn't think were attractive, but I found them attractive because I was thinking gee, how am I going to make that nose? I want to make that nose. All of the people who are always thought were attractive, they became boring, not unattractive, but boring. But once I started seeing beauty, it stimulated my creative juices. So looking at the beauty and cherishing, observing and appreciating the beauty in yourself and others in your surroundings, I promise you, if you did this one thing, this will increase the joy and happiness in your life. The third thing you want to do, darling, you want to eliminate people from your life who only call you when they want something, or they don't call you. You call them and they don't call you back. They are people, you know, child, we could go through the whole list of people who drain you when you get off the phone with them. You're like, oh my God, why did I answer the phone? You know it. Even before you pick it up, you think, should I pick it up? People who are just, you know, negative, or even certain coworkers are just always gossiping, or always an issue, always a problem. I'm not saying you shouldn't have people that you talk to and you tell your problems, because everybody needs somebody, but it has to be a reciprocal relationship. So, you know, eliminate if you're watching too much media. But, you know, right now, I'm just going to be honest. I have found some really good channels, but I give myself a limit, right? Like, I love Daphnique Springs. She kills me. I love her. I think her YouTube, this one, I think she's called the Black Witch, but she spells black BLAQUE or something like that. Oh my gosh, she tells these stories about the Orishas. I never heard these stories in my life. But anyway, her channel, I'm just addicted to all those little stories. And Country Wayne, I'm late to the party. And his whole little series with Rolanda, this like cougar, oh my God. But I give myself a limit, okay? You got 30 minutes, 30 minutes at night. Sometimes I give myself an hour where I can like watch their videos. Oh, you know, I watch other people as well, but you know, because we all need each other. Like, you're watching this video, so what have you just decided? So I just think it's about eliminating when you know that it's too much. And too much to me is when it's preventing you from studying for a test, or making your own videos, or, you know, doing the laundry, or you know what I'm saying? You know what it is. So you want to eliminate things in your life that are stopping you from being your highest and best self, and stopping you from being productive. Number 4, darling. Oh, and I should have brought it with me. I don't want to get up for this, but drinking sacral tea. There, yeah, I can't think of the brand, but oh my God, it's for your second chakra. That tea is so bomb. You feel yourself feeling so much better. Like, you just get like a little, But also with the second chakra, which is from the card. Oops, let me see here. Let's see. From Sinai. And when she says you don't need a reason to have fun, she simulates. She's all about the second chakra and being spontaneous, but it's also about having healthy relationships. It's about being creative, like finding something really that you enjoy doing just for the sake of doing, like whether it's a puzzle or, you know, playing Play-Doh or making something. And also it includes being intimate, darling. Yes, being intimate. It's another way with somebody who value you, somebody who adore you. I mean, child, you don't want to be a stick pin, you know, a pin cushion or whatever. Well, you know what I'm talking about. Somebody who value and cherish you. It's a really good way to raise your vibration and raise your frequency. And yeah, so you want to. I'm just talking about second chakra. Stimulate your second chakra with tea, with good love. And there's another one. Oh, it's a tea that's called Get Happy too. I actually have both of those teas, but it's like, what's gonna fall by the time I come back? Like, you know, the lighting. It's like, so it's called Get Happy. I usually mix my I put one bag of my Get Happy tea with one bag of my sacral tea for second chakra. All right, that's a good one. The 5th thing you can do, darling, is to, you know, always go to your doctor first. You know, get advice from your doctor, but take herbal supplements such as I'm a person who have suffered from, you know, mood disorders in the past, and none of the traditional ways of increasing your serotonin works for me. But St. John worts, oh my God, ashwagandha, fish oil, B12, and maca. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing correctly, but it's MACA. These are all supplements that really can improve your mood, because sometimes it's like you can't, if your hormones and your serotonin levels are not receiving the nutrients they need, you won't be interested in creating a psychological safe place or psychological paradise, or finding letters from people who said wonderful things about you. So sometimes we think that it's external, but the thing we need to work on is something internal. So once our hormones and our neurons are firing properly, then we're able to raise our vibration and tap into more of the external type activities. So, if you've tried, find yourself in a constant bad mood, or you don't know how to be happy or add joy, I'm telling you, child, to look into taking some supplements that can actually, because the supplements that can actually level out your serotonins and that type of thing. Because one of the things I want to tell you is that because of some of the changes in our environment, a lot of our foods do not have the vitamins that they once had in them. So we take supplements to add the missing nutrition that we need to increase our joy and our happiness and improve our mood, that type of thing. So the sixth thing you can do, darling, is learn something new every day. Ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is not bliss. Learn something new, like read a book that you've never read before. I'm a person, I'm obsessed with, I love reading a lot of stuff. I have at least 4 books that I read simultaneously. I'm reading Harry Potter book 5. I'm an unspoiled reader, so don't tell me what's going to happen. I'm reading Harry Potter. I'm reading the what is it called? The Convoluted Universe by Dolores Cannon. I just finished reading Michelle Obama's biography. And what is the other book? Oh, I don't have it right here, but it's a book about magical dolls. Okay. So yeah, I love reading. It's like every time you learn something new, your brain creates a neuron. Okay. And a neuron connects to another neuron. There's more connections. It gives you ideas. You come up with a different way of thinking, a different way of being. You're able to communicate with people at a deeper level, meet different people. Like once you expand your mind, darling, I promise you, you will see that you have a higher vibration. You're in a better mood. You can relate to a variety of people. Do you know this? That reading is how you exercise your brain? Seriously. Like when you go to the gym and you lift weights, reading is like lifting weights for your brain. But watching TV is like being a couch potato, because someone else is doing all of the acting. When you read, your brain is locating the letter A, the B, synthesis, memories. You don't even know how hard your brain works every time you read. And it actually, it increases your lifespan. It makes you more youthful. Yes, it does. It actually is an anti-aging type of thing as well. So reading is it's not just fundamental, darling. It is super good for you. In a very fabulous and fun way. And the last thing you can do that I have from this reading that can add more joy and happiness into your life is from the card Katara, when she says, true wealth is an act well done. Be extra. Be extra. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, you know how they say the devil is in the details, darling? Well, whenever you do something and you do it extremely well, you become lost in time. You lose yourself in the moment. You become one with all there is that is. Have you ever like worked on something and you looked up and the day was gone and you just had so much fun because you felt like time was standing still? That's because you were putting your heart into it. And now on the flip side of that, have you ever like observed somebody's work and you're like, oh my God, this person put so much heart into this. This person, they sew the little beads onto the wedding dresses. When they make their food, you can just see the love. They put the decoration on it, child. You know what I'm saying? True wealth is an act well done. Child, listen. Whenever you admire somebody and you wonder like, oh my God, how did this person make it? How did this person? You're talking about somebody who just decided to take it to the next level. So you want to take it to the next level. You want to put the booty to the mix, child. You want to be extra. And and I know that a lot of times people accuse me of being extra. My daughter, my wife's so extra. You know what? Because I enjoy it. Yes, I do. I enjoy putting on my makeup and picking out, making my rings or whatever I'm going to do. If I want to make a doll, yes, they all are anatomically correct. Okay, and somebody said, why would you do that? Nobody's seeing it. I see it. I know it. If I'm going to make a doll, I'm going to give it my all. So whatever, and I feel like you don't know who you are until you give something your all. You don't even know what you're capable of until you give something 100% of who you are. And when you do that, you will see that the joy in your life increases, because whatever you give all to, it gives back to you in so many different ways. I really hope this reading helps someone. Thank you so much for watching, darling. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.